Hello, dear friends. Today, I will tell you the story of a girl who lived in darkness and silence, but still became a light for the whole world. Her name was Helen Keller. She was born on June 27, 1880, in a small town in Alabama, USA. As a baby, Helen was just like other children. She could see her mother smile and hear her father's voice. She was happy, playful, and full of life. But when she was only 19 months old, Helen became very sick. For many days she had a high fever. Her parents were scared. Finally, the fever went away. But something had changed. Helen could no longer see. Helen could no longer hear. The world became silent and dark for her. She could not understand what people were saying. She could not tell them what she wanted. She felt lost, alone, and angry. She would cry, scream, and throw things. Her parents felt sad. They loved her, but they didn't know how to help. As Helen grew older, things became harder. She wanted to learn. She wanted to speak. But how? Then came a teacher. Her name was Anne Sullivan. She arrived at Helen's home in 1887, when Helen was just 7 years old. Anne was young, kind, and full of hope. She herself had bad eyesight, so she understood pain. She said, "I will teach Helen." But how do you teach a child who cannot see or hear? Anne had a brave idea. She started spelling words into Helen's hand using finger signs. At first, Helen did not understand. It was confusing. Why was Anne touching her hand again and again? One day, Anne took Helen to the water pump. She put Helen's hand under the cold water. Then she spelled W-A-T-E-R, W-A-T-E-R, W-A-T-E-R. Suddenly, Helen understood. That cool thing on her hand had a name. Water. This moment changed everything. Helen became excited. She wanted to learn the names of everything. Tree, flower, cup, mother, teacher. Her mind was open and her heart was full of joy. But her journey was not easy. Every day she practiced reading with her fingers using Braille, a special system of raised dots. She learned how to write using a special typewriter. Anne taught her how to speak by feeling the vibrations of words on the lips and throat. Yes, Helen learned to speak even when she could not hear her own voice. She worked very hard. She studied for many years. And guess what? She became the first deaf and blind person to go to college. She studied at Radcliffe College and graduated in 1904. Helen didn't stop there. She wrote 14 books, gave hundreds of speeches, and met presidents, kings, and world leaders. She helped people with disabilities all around the world. She said the only thing worse than being blind is having sight, but no vision. Never bend your head. Always hold it high. Look the world straight in the face. Helen couldn't see the world, but she saw hope. She couldn't hear the world, but she heard love. She couldn't speak at first, but later her words changed millions of lives. Dear learners, if Helen could do so much without seeing or hearing, imagine what you can do. If life feels hard, remember Helen. Don't give up. Learn with your heart. Believe in yourself. Work hard. Keep your dream alive. Because as Helen taught us, alone we can do so little. Together we can do so much. See you next time, little champions. And remember, you don't need perfect eyes or perfect ears to be great. You just need a strong heart and a dream